Hello, everyone, and welcome to Spotlight. So, Spotlight is a show about fashion. I'm going to be featuring fashion, a few red carpet events, and also in movie reviews. For those who know me, they know that I'm obsessed with movies. I love sci fi movies. I love all those different sorts of movies, superhero movies, Marvel and DC. Don't ask me to pick a side because that would be like Sophie's Choice. Oh, not my children. They're both my children. Please don't put them in the oven. So, and today I will be featuring, or the spotlight will be on Move Me No Mountain, and the director is Deborah Richards, and it was produced by Patrick Words.
I can already feel you judging me, and not for what I've done in the past, but for what I'm about to do. I had what mattered, and I got careless. Like, I don't deserve more. I don't deserve sympathy. I don't deserve to be here.
Where the hell are you? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Jenna! What is the matter with you?
Someone once told me, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you're somebody's shot of whiskey.
Excuse me, ma'am. My car ran out of gas and I left my wallet at home. Could you please spare a couple dollars so I can refuel my vehicle?
I literally have nothing.
What's it gonna take to get you to join a program?
Get about a dog! If Jesus wanted you to have a dog, he would have blessed you with a bowl and a leash now, wouldn't he?
It's a movie that brings an awareness of all the homelessness that it's happening here in Las Vegas, because the homeless situation here in Vegas has gotten really, 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 really bad. It's so bad. And homeless people living in the tunnels and in the undergrounds, and some of those tunnels get flooded, and just a lot of bad things happening. And so this is why I loved this movie, because it brought an awareness of that. And I mean, it's not only a movie about the hopelessness of being a homeless person, but it also has a redemption arc, because we are talking about Kat Lely, who plays the lead actress. She plays a realtor, a very successful, wealthy realtor, who walks away from it all because she had a tragic car accident and her daughter died, and she felt so guilty about what happened to her daughter. And she had PTSD of the event that happened, and so she just had to walk away from that successful life that she had. And she experienced being not only homeless, but she was also attacked by other homeless people, and stuff got stolen. Anyhow, I don't want to spoil it for people who have not seen it yet. But hats off to Deborah Richards and Patrick Words. You guys were so awesome. And by the way, Deborah Richards is a 4-time, am I counting it right? 4 times Emmy winner. Isn't that awesome? Really, really, really awesome. What I love about this movie on a technical side is that the cinematography was super, super awesome. And the lead actors were great. Although my little critique is that some of the some of the extras, they felt like their scenes were a little bit choreographed. You know, that's what I observed, and it's almost like they were waiting for the other person to speak before they could speak. It wasn't done in a very natural and spontaneous way. But other than that, the movie was great. I really immersed myself into it. It was a very immersive experience, by the way. And the cinematography was great. I love the shot wherein, I don't know, they probably used a drone where they showed a skyline of Las Vegas and they showed the Wynn Hotel and the Encore. It was really awesome. And I also loved one extra in the movie, and I thought that she acted really awesome. And she has a show, by the way, here in social media shows. And her name is Nicole Butler. Yay! You can come this way, please.
Woo!
Look at her.
Thank you
my
for having
gosh.
me. Thank you,
My
thank you,
gosh,
thank you.
looking like a movie star.
Oh, really? I almost fell though coming here.
Oh no!
Would you have saved me? I was like, no,
Yes,
don't
yes,
capture
yes.
that on,
I
the
would have
camera.
dropped my cell phone and caught you in my arms, my
thank you.
flimsy arms.
See, and you know how cell phones are very expensive, so thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Oh my gosh. So
Oh my
what
gosh.
was it like being in the movie of Deborah Richards and Patrick
Oh my gosh.
Wirtz?
So they were amazing. Debbie Richards reached out to me when I just started acting.
Mm-hmm.
So when she's like go over the lines or audition, I was like, I didn't know what she was talking about.
Yes.
I was so new, so I'm glad she gave me that opportunity to shine with having a principal role
Yes.
as Mrs. Adams. That was
Yes.
pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, and you know what? She only had a very short scene,
Yes.
but I love that scene because her acting felt so natural. You didn't force anything.
I might have forced that one for the comment.
No,
I'm
it
just teasing.
wasn't
I'm just
forced.
teasing. Just because I know. No, but I kind of put myself into a situation where I had a friend and she was clean for a while and then
Yes.
she went back to drugs. So I pictured her being in my pool
Yes.
and the shock of confused of why she's in there, why she looks the way she looks,
Yes.
and why she's talking the way she is talking to
Yeah.
us, which then I put as a threat to my family towards
Right.
that, and that's why we were really.
Yeah. Well,
It was nice though. It was a nice short scene of kind of putting a spotlight also on the main actress because
yes.
I mean she was in that pool. That pool was ice cold.
Oh
You
my
couldn't tell.
gosh.
Ice
Oh my
cold.
gosh. I love the way they shot that scene, by the way, and I knew that there was a camera on the bottom of the
That was
pool.
cool, huh? How it came up
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That was pretty cool. And then we're kind of looking all confused, like, what's going on? Why are you in our pool? And
Yes, that scene. But
yeah.
I love the fact that your character had a lot of heart and soul to it. You were very sympathetic to her plight. And
Yes.
the actor that played your husband, he is a phenomenal actor as well. I mean, I love the way he reacted.
I was supposed to have another husband, and then something happened, so I was like, oh, well, who's going to be the husband?
Oh.
I had many husbands now on
So they
on
got
the
another
sets.
husband.
Had another husband, but he played into it. I had to make sure he was comfortable, too. I'm like, is it okay if we, when we're, grabbing each other and stuff like that? Because that in real life,
Yes.
he's like, don't be silly.
Yeah,
This is,
yeah.
Jenna, like the doc.
Yeah.
But I loved his reaction. And the young talent, too, the son. I mean, he was just,
Yeah,
and
he
that was my
wasn't-
first set family. That
Yeah.
was my first set family. That was pretty cool.
I noticed that the children that acted in this movie were very natural. They really, I love the fact that the children could play make-believe, because I remember as a kid I used to play make-believe a lot. Like,
Oh yeah. But then you're good with this now. You do acting, yes?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I'm actually an actor and a comedian. I love making people laugh. Sometimes they don't laugh at my jokes. They just look at me like, seriously, what did you just say?
Okay.
Like, I'm like, never mind.
I had Jeff Richards on the when I was doing interviews, and I said if I ever have to be in front of people on the stage like a comedian,
Yes.
I'm gonna have my own recording of the clapping and laughing. It's like I brought my backup. You don't have to do anything every time.
I agree.
Yeah, because that'd be
Yes.
that has to be so intimidating in a way.
Intimidating.
Because you don't know. It's not
Yeah.
like you're paying for people to be in it. They are actually the audience, and they will be honest with you. They're very authentic.
Yes.
So even
And
if
you were authentic, very, very authentic. I would love to have the privilege of one day acting alongside you. That would be awesome.
All right. Well, now that you put it out there, there is a lot of there's a feature film coming out,
Oh my
and I
gosh.
think you're going to be part of doing the interviews.
Oh.
Perhaps
Perhaps.
if you don't have any logos or brands, maybe you could be part at least of the background or something in the mix of that.
Something in the mix, yes.
Because I know Maria Perez is going to
Yes.
be part of that. Are you also doing the interviews for Vegas Views?
Yes, absolutely.
You like how I
yeah.
put it out there? I'm just like,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But I do like that you put a spotlight on Moving No Mountain because Debbie Richards is also doing another feature film out here.
She's amazing.
Did you know
and-
that, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I didn't.
Oh,
I
he did
lied.
it? Oh,
I
because he
did
was
not. I
hesitating
did
about it.
not.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no.
yes.
I just had a brain fart right now.
But she is doing one coming up, so
Okay.
definitely let her know.
Yes, absolutely.
Debbie
absolutely.
Richards. We have
Debbie
another
Richards,
actor
you're
here.
awesome. Debbie Richards and Patrick Wirtz, you guys are really awesome.
Patrick Wirtz,
awesome.
yeah, he's amazing. I mean, he really stepped up, knows how to coordinate.
Yes.
And I don't know, I have my own signed script for the.
Oh,
Yeah, and I think they're still doing perks and stuff like that too to help support the funding still for the finishing funds and all that
Yes,
stuff
yes.
because that's expensive.
it is.
It
Yeah,
is really
I was
expensive.
looking into it, and I noticed that there's a hard process that goes on before making a movie, like getting sponsors,
Pre-production of it. So the
pre-production,
funding of that, the locking down the locations,
Yes.
the crew, the equipment. As Jeremy Suttles knows, because he's a grip and lighting, I'm so glad that we have him on board from Got Films, because this is where we're at. We're at his studio.
Yes. Oh my
So
God.
that I have to give those shout outs. That's
Yes,
really important.
yes.
Just like with Maria Perez on Spotify. We
Yes.
wouldn't be able to have this kind of conversation without Maria.
Yeah, well,
Social
I
media
love
shows?
Maria. I've been absent for social media shows for 2 years. I was in hibernation.
Well, you're doing other things, but now that
And now I'm back
back.
from outer space.
No, I'm back from under a rock because that's where I usually go. He's from outer space. I'm from under the rock.
No. Oh, honey, you don't look like you came from under the rock. You came from some starry planet, a big star out there.
So, yeah.
So, one last question. Are you a method actress? Do you consider yourself a method actress?
I feel that from my past experience, the only thing with method acting is that I have to make sure I can get rid of those emotions afterwards. Be able to dump it after the character role I have.
Yes.
Because I do tend to pull from a dark place,
Yes,
depending
wow.
on the circumstances, and that's how I guess I can trigger those
Yes,
emotions and
yes.
stuff like that. I actually, when I'm in that scene, I'm not visualizing whatever I'm doing. I'm visualizing what the character, what I had happen in my previous
Yes.
experience. So
Yes.
then I'll pull and I kind of go into that thought.
And that is why she nailed it. I was looking at that short scene, and I could watch that scene multiple times. I said, my gosh, this woman is so talented.
Thank you for giving me.
Wow, that is so amazing. I mean, one day you're going to be in a big Hollywood
Oh, no, don't say that.
production.
My brain's already gone from all this. Just being at the bottom, I was like, how much
No,
work is this?
no,
This is so
no,
much
no,
work.
no, no. Oh,
I told
honey, you'll
Maria,
be-
this is so bad. I go, will it ever give or will I adapt to it? Because the work overload of everything. And I don't know, how long have you been in showbiz?
Well, 3 years.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2 years now.
3
Yeah.
years, and then 2 years I was gone because I did some other stuff.
Oh, some other stuff. But
Yeah.
that's for another show. I don't know. Maybe he'll have to be on Vegas Views where I interview him.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and then she reached out to me. I received a lovely text message. Yes, I still remember.
Yeah,
It's all coming back to me just like that Celine Dion song.
Yep, I
All
know.
right,
I
so-
know Maria's like this.
Yeah, so she's giving out the peace sign. And so this is going to be the end of my, I call it a snippet show, because it's just a short show. So I leave you now with, don't forget to eat your celery because it's the vegetable that eats you. See you next week. Bye.